took me 18 years from when I told to be able to call it sexual abuse and that he molested me, to accept those words, to finally understand that that is abuse and really evil and actually a crime. Mm-hmm. And I was angry about it. My counselor used to say, I can remember her asking me when I was probably 28 or 29, have you ever been angry about this? Even when I told her the first time, I think she was surprised that I didn't know that it was a crime.
To understand that someone that was supposed to care for me, because I'd been told or made to feel like I had something to do with it, that I was a part of what was going on and wanted it. When his wife told me that she forgave me when I was 17 and told my parents. So I carried that all those years. Mm-hmm. And so to understand what sexual child abuse really is, and what grooming really is, it changed everything for me. And to hear his response just continued to be manipulative towards me, to scare me, I felt like, to not speak up. And it worked.
That process of unlearning, maybe, mm-hmm. or retraining your brain. For me, it's been a lifelong journey, because the counseling, like I said, I was 35 when I heard Oprah talk about that. And that is the first time I was willing to actually say I was molested. He abused me, because I was under this perception that because he wasn't mean, because it didn't feel like he harmed me physically, there was nothing aggressive about it. So those words, molesting and rape and abuse, they all sound aggressive to me. So when I was going to counseling, I just could not use those words, because he was a family friend and a preacher. It just seemed, those words just didn't seem to fit. But when I heard the man that was a pedophile telling the story of what he did to groom the family and groom the child, I literally felt like it was Robert telling what he did to my family.
When any child experiences any trauma of any kind, mm-hmm. but specifically to that degree, and doesn't get immediate treatment early on, like maybe had you gone to extreme intensive counseling starting in college, and really process, because like you said, you hadn't really even processed what had happened until well into your adult life, which, by the way, might answer some other questions that people have about, well, why did you wait so long to share this?
Right.
Why didn't you, here it is, it's 2024 and this happened in 1982.
Which I have.
Yeah. And
I have been sharing.
Yeah.
I haven't waited to share. I have been sharing, but I will address when you are abused and how long it takes for you to understand that. I've talked to enough people now that have been abused that it's very common. It's not that I necessarily didn't remember it, but to understand it, and for me to be able to say that was abuse, that was wrong. He premeditated that, and he did that to me, and he did it over and over and over. He didn't care about me. He harmed me intentionally.
Yeah.
And to be able to say that about someone that I cared for as a family member and cared for Debbie, it's very painful to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I was 35 years old before I was able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and here it's 19 years later, I'm 54. So
yeah.